Last time on Lessons in Love.
One very large banana.
Oh, banana.
The art of cooking is indeed a vast and stupefying spectrum. A wasteland dotted with endless examples of the delectable and the repulsive.
And that is where I want to be, walking the reaches of the food universe.
Walk it on your own, you stupid nitwit!
You just hang in there, Mayu. You're going to be okay.
Peanut butter squid, the absolute horror.
He takes strange pride in people eating even his worst dishes.
If it weren't for him pulling crap like that, he would be a pretty awesome chef.
Is she really about to come again so soon after her last climax? What a slut. Her erection goes away. I don't like whores. Disgusting. You're truly the scum of the earth. Literally.
Let's get the show on the road.
81 days have passed. Oh, it's Sunday. The library. Back at the library to check out Futaba once again. Our last meeting here was a bit unusual, so I'm hoping today is at least slightly more grounded in reality. Just what the hell was that story we read? I don't remember much of it, just some stuff about a boiler room and the scent of flesh or... You know what? I'm not even gonna think about it. Just hoping whatever Futaba wrote for me makes a little more sense.
Morning, Sensei. You're early today.
Am I? Felt like I had left around the normal time.
Really? There's no one else here yet. You're never the first person in library, other than me, I mean. So I always judge the time by how many people show up before you.
Oh yeah, what about a clock? What happens if I don't show up?
I guess. Time stands still?
Wow, poetic. You've been practicing, haven't you?
Well, not poetry. I did bring in my story for you to finally read, albeit with a few minor changes here and there. Even double-checked to make sure that there weren't any, mix-ups again.
Good. Yeah, I was just gonna say good. I don't know if we would have been able to continue our friendship if you gave me another cursed notebook.
Is that what you think it was, a cursed notebook?
Well, not literally cursed, but you know what I mean. Uh-oh. Anyway, give me a rundown of your story. Did you try using some of those daydreams like I told you to?
It's not exactly easy to think about daydreams I've had in the past. Kind of forget about them once they're over.
Fair. What about dreams?
Ever since you pointed out that I have them often, I've started keeping track. So the story you'll read today is about one of those, and...
Taba pauses for a moment as she reaches for her bag.
Wow, I'm suddenly feeling really nervous all of a sudden. I'm not getting red, am I?
A little bit. Well, I mean, you kind of are.
I'm so sorry. I know that this is just some extra assignment and you probably want me to just hand it over, but... just try not to hate it, okay?
Taba timidly pulls a notebook from her bag and hands it over to me with trembling fingers. I begin to read what seems like a fairly typical story. The girl sits at home alone in a room full of stuffed animals, wondering what it is about life that leaves her so unfulfilled. She doesn't have many friends, just one, a cat named Pedro who walks with a limp. Aww. It's a minor detail, but it's little things like this that make the world more believable. I can tell Futaba's nervous simply by how she's standing next to me. Every once in a while, she lets out a deep breath as if she's counting down from 10 in order to calm her nerves. I want to read it. Come on. Continue reading Futaba's story, and as expected, it goes exactly where I imagined it would. Eventually, the girl meets a boy who doesn't see her the way everyone else does. He's not popular or an athlete or anything like that, just an average guy. Things progress, and the two of them start dating. It's a story about overcoming self-perception and allowing yourself to lean on others. And it's clearly parallel to how I imagine Futaba feels in real life. I do have one question, though. Why did you kill Pedro?
Huh? Was that part bad?
It wasn't bad, just uncalled for. It didn't really add anything to the story. Yeah, you must not be an English teacher, because an English teacher would have been like, oh, this is genius. Oh my god, it meant so much.
It was supposed to symbolize hardship.
Alright, build up that symbolism in the first few pages. Killing the cat just seemed unnecessary. Like you were going for shock value or something.
I'm a failure, aren't I?
Of course not, it was actually a really good story other than that. Maybe a little basic, but a great first attempt. I'm impressed.
Wait, really? You mean that? You liked it?
I did. Great job, Futaba. Another A+ in the gradebook that I totally keep and am not making up.
What did you think about the main character?
There is. Futaba wants me to grade her self-insert character, her OC, that ends up alongside the insert version of me. The honest answer would be that she's just like the protagonist of any young adult romance novel. But I'll let that slide for today since Futaba's cute in real life. I know how to deal with this. I think she was really interesting.
Really? You think so?
I do. Kinda wish I could learn more about her, if only there was some sort of way.
A way to learn more about her, huh? Only we knew who the writer was,
Right, if only.
Hey, Sensei. Just want to say thank you for always being around and giving me positive encouragement and all of that. I was really nervous about today and you made me feel really calm. So, I wouldn't mind telling you a little more sometime. About the character, I mean.
Oh yeah? Think I'll have to take you up on that. I've been meaning to stop by your dorm again anyway.
Well, you know which room I'm in, so...
Two of us chat for a few more minutes before I head out. Her story was a lot longer than I expected at first try to be, but I'm honestly really impressed, all flaws aside. Someone who doesn't normally write, she definitely has potential. I'm sure all the reading she does helps, but that can only carry you so far. I'll let you stop by her dorm again soon. I feel like two of us might have gotten close enough to progress our relationship past just friends. 16, jeez. Now what should I do? Honestly, I'm kind of... I don't want to go to the shrine right now. It's scary. I want to play normal, funny, haha game. I mean, the whole point of this is the spooky... dojo. Legends have it that centuries ago, a single family ruled over all of Kumenmi. Many armies with the aid of mercenaries and sellswords tried to overthrow this family. But every attempt amounted to nothing more than senseless bloodshed and a shameful voyage back home. But one day, after hundreds of years and nearly 1,000 futile attempts, the family that had ruled over Kumenmi fell. From that moment on, they were never able to recover. Today, one girl begins her conquest. Today, she sets out to take back what is rightfully hers. Disclaimer, none of this backstory actually happened. What? Scammed! This is anime music.
My name is Ayane Amamiya of the Amamiya family, and I am here to take back what is mine.
Oh, please. You really expect me to believe that a child like you aims to take back Kumenmi? This territory belongs to the Arakawas now, little girl.
Who are you calling a little girl, weakling? Do you have any idea how many lives here have been taken with just these hands alone? If you have even the slightest desire to survive, you will...
I'll what? Walk away from here and give up on Kumenmi? You're out of your mind. Plus, I've been charging up my power for roughly 9,000 years and... What? God damn it. What? 9,000? There's no way that can be right, can it? Check the scouter. Of course it's right. After all, I was born with that bloodline.
What? That bloodline?
Yes, that bloodline.
Damn it. Could this be the end of my journey? No, can't be. Not after all I have sacrificed. I've come too far to give up now. There has to be something I can do.
It's over, Ayane. I have the high ground. I hate you! See, this is the part of the game that I enjoy the most. Both names are similar.
We're on the same level!
Nah, but that's where you're wrong. You and I will never be on the same level. Doesn't matter how much you train or how many of my underlings you defeat. This is the end of the road. Defeating me isn't possible.
Then you leave me no choice.
What the fuck? No, it can't be. An AR-76 or some shit.
Yes, it can. You've given me no choice but to unleash the Amamiya family's hidden technique.
Amamiya, for the last time, put that thing away. You're going to get it shut down.
I'm sorry for things had to end this way. You deserve the death of a warrior, not one of a dog.
Huh.
Wait, no, he can't be.
But I can. You fall into my trap, little girl. I was born immune to bullets.
No, that can't be.
But it is. The stare down between the two fierce warriors go on for hours. Days, weeks, millennia. but the sheer respect for another one's power is enough to cause them to be wary. Warier than they had ever been in their lives. This was the moment they had lived for. The moment to finally prove who the rightful ruler of Kumanmi is. How will it end? Who will triumph? Will Ayane Amamiya take back the land her family had all but built within their bare hands? Or will the mysterious Ronin, clad only in sweatpants and a t-shirt, be able to fend off the legendary Amamiya fighting style? Find out next time on Lessons in Love, the battle for Kumanmi. We now return to our regularly scheduled broadcasting. So yeah, that's basically how you do karate. Cool, I feel like I actually did pretty well. Yeah, you were surprisingly good. You really had me going with that whole bloodline thing. Thanks, came up with that off the top of my head. Totally not a play on a mildly obscure video series from 2009. I'm sorry, it got me there. I don't know. Wow, so long ago. That was like 12 years ago. Yes. Yeah, 12. Right, we're dying faster than we'd like to admit. Well, you are at least. I'm a perfectly healthy, able-bodied young girl who is going to take back her family's land through martial arts. Just remember, you'll have to defeat me first. Make it sound like that's supposed to be a challenge. It will be now they know I'm immune to bullets. Also, where the hell did you get that gun? It looked real. There are 3 things you never ask a lady, Sensei. Her age, her weight, and where she got her automatic rifle. Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I'll keep that noted. I don't remember ever learning about that last one. Well, then maybe it's time to start studying up. When you aren't too busy training to defeat me, I mean. Right. But anyway, today was surprisingly fun. We should do this whole karate thing more often. Really? You really mean that? You're gonna come back? Or wait, maybe you want to join forces and reclaim the country together as lovers? Oh, Sensei, this is like a dream come true for me. Wait, I never said. I will not let you down, I promise. Ayane and I finished up our karate routine for the day and dressed up back in our normal clothes. Unfortunately, we're not able to spend much time together afterward, as she needs to go back to the dorm to check out something. So without anything left to do, I wander back into the streets in search of something and close out the day. See, now that makes me want to go again. Man, that is fun. Somewhere, well, I guess Google Dorms, right? It said Futaba, right? So. Hey, Futaba, are you around?
Yes, the door is open, Sensei. You can let yourself in. Hey, I was just wondering when you'd be stopping by again. Anything else to do tonight?
Not really anything I'd rather be doing.
Really? So is choice number 1?
More or less.
Wow. It's unexpected.
Is it really, though? I've hit on her in practically every single one of our meetings so far. Get the damn hint already. What? That's rude. Come on. Also, I don't think you have. I'd say it's pretty expected with how close we've gotten lately and all. You're literally the highest ranked one I have with, I think, Yumi being second at 14. And yours 16.
Yes, we have gone rather close, haven't we? Sometimes I even forget you're my teacher.
Wow, I'm really moving up in the world, aren't I?
Maybe I'm just catching up to you.
What's this? Oh, whoa. Is that some confidence I just heard? Are you feeling okay? I take several steps toward Futaba and press my palm against her forehead. Of course, I'm not actually checking her temperature, just trying to rile her up. Whoa, no way. Wouldn't have guessed that. If I were checking her temperature, though, I can't say the result would be all that great. She's already burning up and barely even touched her.
Sensei, I'm fine. You don't need to do that.
Are you sure? If you're sick, there's no shame in admitting it, you know? Futaba hesitantly pulls away from me and flattens out her blouse.
It is confidence you heard just now. At least a fraction of it. I'm still not 100% comfortable with who I am. Spending time with you lately has made me start to appreciate parts of me I hadn't before. For example, things like writing and creativity. Last time I watched you, Kodo and even Rin.
Kodo? What?
You all make such beautiful things.
What do they make? What?
And I've always thought that there's no way I could possibly do something like that. No, I have a long way to go. The truth is, if it weren't for you constantly supporting me, I don't know if I'd be able to muster the confidence to say I'm growing. So thanks again, Sensei, for always looking out for me and for being my friend. I don't think I'm ever going to get over how weird that sounds. Haha.
Does someone need another hug as proof that we're not just teacher student anymore?
Yeah, maybe.
I don't like that flat expression I had. It's a little spooky. Consume. Naba clutches the back of my shirt and pulls her face in my chest.
Is it weird if I say you smell nice?
Yes.
I didn't say that then.
What is... There's something buried underneath your feet. Get out of here! Don't put that on the board. I'm busy. Leave me alone. I'm probably buried, if anything. I'm going to assume I was probably a teacher in the past life, and I killed myself by jumping off a building, and they cover it up. They buried me under school. Something that or Maya. Something to do with Maya being buried. Little, but you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, okay.
Only as she got a little more confident, she got a little more touchy as well. Just weeks ago, she'd freak out even the idea of contact with the male. But now, here she is pulling herself closer to me and... Uh-oh.
Sensei?
Yes, Futaba?
It's not your desire for me to succeed poking me again, is it?
Yes, it is. No, Futaba.
Oh, I see.
Did you not know that first time?
Things like that happen to boys, don't they?
They certainly do, Futaba. Do you want me to let go?
No, it's okay. I don't really mind. It is, kind of distracting, though.
Try ignore it.
I don't think that's possible.
Well, then I have to let go. What do you want from me? You're kind of not giving me options here. I mean, alternatively, you could make it go away.
It go away? What do you mean? Is there a... Oh.
I think you understand what I mean.
I think so. Don't you think that's kind of a bad idea, though? I mean, we're still just friends, and I've never really done anything like that before. I don't even know what to do.
Not really that complicated. Well, I'd back off at this point. She said just friends, right? So, I don't know. I don't know.
Can I tell you that I've never held hands before? I don't know if giving a whatever you call it would be any good. Plus, Rin could come home at any minute and...
I think she'd be fine with that. Well, first off, it's called a hand job.
No, it's called, Sensei. I just do want to say it.
By the way, I don't think Rin will be coming home anytime soon. I saw her. I killed her. I saw her on my way here, and she said something about covering a shift at the cafe.
Huh? They're not even open.
Anyway, we don't have to worry about her.
I feel like I shouldn't believe you. Guess you haven't lied to me yet, so...
Have I? So?
Does it hurt if it stays like that?
I mean, more emotionally than physically, but still kind of, I guess. More emotionally? Oh, big baby! I mean, I guess not wrong, I guess, for the physically part anyway. Assuming she's not fucking squishing it, Jesus.
You really don't mind that I have no idea what I'm doing? 'Cause I'm not really good with my hands in general, and I'm clumsy, and...
Like I said, it's really not that difficult. You sort of just wrap your hand around it and go from there.
I rip it off, gotcha. What are we supposed to do when, you know, it's time?
Don't have to worry about that, I have an idea.
How sus. I'm voting you out.
Here, come with me, I'll show you. We're in the... this is a good idea, we're in the dorms. These aren't soundproof dorms, probably.
Oh, what? Are we...
Take Futaba by the hand and walk her over to the bed. I pat her on the head and lightly push down, signaling her to drop to her knees. She obliges and kneels before me as I take a seat on the mattress. Wait, whose mattress? Hope it's hers. Her shaky hands reach toward my zipper and don't have any luck in moving it downward. Man, just... I feel bad. I wouldn't want to do that. Well, she's not against it, but like, I don't know, just... make me feel bad. Feels like I'd be like, I don't want to do it now. Take them in my own and guide her through the process. Luckily, she's more successful in pulling my pants off, probably on account of that action not requiring any precise movement. Taba can't seem to figure out if she's supposed to move quickly or slowly and continuously alternates between the two. Not particularly satisfying, but her innocence and obliviousness is enough to keep me aroused.
I'm horrible, aren't I? I'm not saying anything and it's making me self-conscious.
You're doing fine, just keep going.
Fine. Yeah.
Begins quicken her movements out of frustration.
I'm fucking pissed. Ugh.
Her hands glide up and down my shaft, desperately searching for some sort of positive reaction. I play along and begin to breathe audibly. She buys a semi-bluff and continues repeating the same motions over and over.
Does this feel good, Sensei?
It does. Very good, actually. I think you might be a natural.
What the fuck? Oh, stop. You're just saying that so I don't feel bad. This is a little fun, though. Just a little, of course. The thing is, a lot less scary than I thought it'd be.
I think I'm mildly offended by that.
Not like it's small or anything. It's actually really big. Like, really big. Someone like me gets to do something like this to it. I'm really special right now.
If Futaba can make giving a hand job seem like some sort of monumental moment in self-growth. But I have to say, this sincerity is providing a level of pressure I'm not all that used to.
Sensei, it's starting to sort of vibrate in my hand.
It's gonna explode! Hurry, throw it! Chuck it, quick! That means I'm getting close to exploding.
What? Really? Do I need to do anything different?
You need to get out quick, before it's too late. Save yourself.
What?
Maybe try going a little faster.
I'll do my best.
Now I know what you're thinking. Already, but it's only been a few minutes, and this is true. But the fact is that I've been waiting to get Futaba in this position for so long that I may have been a little too excited for this moment. Man, come on.
Now I was kind of getting tired.
Fair enough, switch hands. Just keep doing what you're doing. Just don't have your arm be tired. With a fire in her eyes, Futaba begins rapidly stroking my cock. The soft warmth of her hand as it clings to my skin beckons me closer to climaxing every second. Her face subconsciously moves closer, and I can feel her breath on me. Her nails reflexively dig into my thigh as she pours every ounce of determination and resolve into such a simple task. Ow, that hurts!
Sensei, didn't you say you had a plan for when you were going to, you know?
Plan? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Whoa, Sensei. Futaba continues jerking me off. To it taken back by my response to realize I'm about to unload all over it. What the dude, that's, come on. It's rude.
But I thought you said...
Dude, come on, that's rude. She doesn't know what's happening, come on. Before Futaba can finish the sentence, I erupt. Cock twitches in her hand as it locks me in a death grip. She closes her eyes in an effort to shield herself, but her attempt is far too late. Now she is blind. Yeah, see, she's pissed off. Look what you did. You look uncharacteristically mad right now. You lied to me!
You lied to me!
Listen, I had a plan, but you were just so good that I... Stopped mid-sentence when I realized Futaba started smiling. That's good. I guess she isn't mad after all.
It's fine. Guess I should have expected something like this to happen. Definitely feels kind of weird, though. Not sure if I like this.
I mean, not many people like being covered in semen, so don't feel too bad about it if you don't.
Right.
Futaba releases her death grip on my cock and grabs a few dishes off her end table to clean herself up.
I'm gonna need to take 3 baths tonight.
Yeah, at least you had tissues. What really would have been a problem is if you didn't. Then you'd have to take the walk of shame down the hall and...
Or you just use your shirt to wipe everything off.
Damn. What? No, don't do that. Never do that. Damn confident.
Warn me next time at least.
Yeah. Next time. Fuck yeah. Okay, I will. Sorry about that. I did have to say, though, you did look really cute with all of that.
Sensei, don't even think of finishing that sentence.
Futaba and I talk for a while longer before it's time for me to head home. She mainly grabs a change of clothes and follows me out into the hall. We walk toward the exit together, and she eventually splits off to go to shower room. I think it's safe to say that Futaba is finally comfortable with me. Sure, she's had a crush on Sensei, me, for a while now, but it's still crazy thinking how far she's come in such a short amount of time. I still barely know anything about her. Oh well, guess not really a big deal. Well, I mean, you should. Should get back home and get sleep if I want to wake up at a reasonable hour tomorrow. 17, jeez. Really high. At least try getting to know her, man. I mean, not many people like being covered in semen, so don't feel too bad about it if you don't.
Right.
Do not a lot of people? You know what? I'm not even gonna ask that. That's a weird question.